Hi, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is Alex Vegas. Today I'm bringing you a very, very special video because I've been obsessed with this person. I have full-on restraining order with this person. Just kidding. I'm not like a stalker or anything. But I am absolutely obsessed with Mrs. Pony. I will link her YouTube down in the description. And I love her Instagram. Everything she does is like so beautiful. I went down to good old Ulta and purchased her latest, the beautiful collaboration with Morphe. It is the palette 351. And can we just say that, like, a pony is love, pony is life. I am 100% in love with the promo video that they did for this collection, and I am inspired by the whole pastel-y look and pastel-y everything that this collaboration is bringing to all of us. So today I'm going to be reviewing and testing this palette. I'm going to try to do something like kind of like pony related look. I'm going to get some inspo from her Instagram. The palette is $25 at Ulta. This is not sponsored with Ulta or anything like that. And I believe that you can also get it on the Morphe website. So without further ado, let's jump right into this bad boy. I haven't opened this at all. Oh, I ripped it. I just knew. So this is so beautiful. I love the color history and this image. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so it has a little film with the name of all of the shadows. The color history looks really nice. I'll show you guys what the palette looks like. And it has the little like Morphe babe at the top. And to be completely honest, like I don't really get like a lot of things from Morphe. But I just had to do it for Pony, you know? Like so looking at some things on Instagram by the promo, she's not wearing that many colors, so I'm just gonna keep it like simple, you know. My first step is gonna be to put on my ears or whatever. So for today's look, I'm thinking of like the colors. I really like that blue color, the purple, and also this pink one. I'm gonna see like what the names of them are. So Into the Blue, Dreamer, Sky High looks really nice. And also that Coral Cloud. That's like the vibe that I'm like thinking about right now. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna put on my primer. I always do the Photo Focus by Wet n Wild because it's pretty inexpensive and it works very well, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are fans of the Urban Decay one. I have the Urban Decay, but like it's so expensive. Like when I use it, I just feel like I'm like spending like pennies, you know what I'm saying? Every time I use it. Okay, so my primer is laid. I do like setting it. I know a lot of people don't set it. And to set it, I'm gonna be going in with the shade Secret Escape. So one thing when I was at the store. The lady recommended that I put on concealer under these, and I'm guessing that the primer will be fine. But I guess we'll just see. The pastel colors are usually like more faint, so you do have to pack them on a little bit more. Okay, so I'm thinking like gradient, kind of like a cut crease, and I'm gonna start off with the purple color that I was talking about. I have to like go back and forth with the little plastic thing. It's called Dreamer. Sorry, she's popular or whatever. Ooh. The color is really, really pretty on the skin, and it looks a little different on the pan, to be honest. But I like it. I like the color of it. Okay, so is it just me, or is this like oxidizing? It's changing color. I don't know how much you can see it on camera, but like where I put the primer, it keeps the same color, and then on the like a little bit on the outside where the primer is like not set, the color is a little bit more, is a little deeper, which that's a little weird. I've never had anything like that happen, and I mean, I'm just gonna like make it work for today, but that's definitely something to keep in mind. I'm gonna pick up the blue color, the Into the Blue color, and blend it into the inner edges of it, of what I just did. All right, so I'm using that Into the Blue color to like blend in on the inside a little bit, as you can see, like kind of like gradient-ish. I am finding a little bit of difficulty, and I am packing it on and just working towards packing it on. It is one of like the more like pastel-y colors, so maybe I shouldn't have put like the purple so far in and then try to blend in the blue. Maybe I should have just like stopped it with the purple and gone in with the blue and do a little bit of blending, but I didn't. So on the other side, I'm gonna do it correctly. This is just kind of like my first impression and reaction. I am also going in with a packer brush and into Dreamer just to like get like a little bit more pigment so I don't lose it on the outside. Okay, so another thing, in person you can kind of see the gradient going from like blue to purple a little bit better than you can on camera, just so y'all are aware and y'all have like more information about how the colors are performing. But I really like the color of the purple. Like the color selection is really nice. Okay, so for the little cut crease, I'm gonna go in with a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this one's lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just gonna use it to cut that crease. Okay, so I'm really comfortable with the way that like my concealer is looking without a color over it. I kind of wanted to put another color just to like test more colors on the palette, but I think I'm kind of into it. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, but I think I am gonna stick to this right now. I did already do like my foundation, so I don't really have to worry like so much about like the under eye, as far as like not putting anything over it right now. So I'm just gonna go in with some of that same purple color, the Dreamer. I'm gonna like drag it in, and just to like make it a little bit like more fun and different, I'm gonna try a different color for like the inner corner. I do want to drag it in. Y'all see what I'm saying. And you can see as I'm applying the color under here, there's no primer in my under eye. And I don't usually put primer down there. Like, I don't find that I need to. And the color is pretty different. I don't know if it's like the primer, but like I don't find that a lot of shadows do this. So it's the formulation of these pastel colors. So now I'm gonna take the color Sky High, and I'm gonna drag my inner corner a little further up or down, further down, and I'll show you what that's like. All right, y'all, so now I have like the shape of the eye look that I want to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. All right, y'all, so I caught up with the other eye. I did also put a little bit of concealer under my brows just to like clean it up a little bit, because I did drag the shadows a little too far up. But this is what it looks like now. Before I do like lashes and liner and all of those things, which I do want to do, I do want to put on some highlight so that I can clean up like the edges of this as well, and make it go up a little bit so that it has like that like dragged up look as opposed to like what it is right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Line Neutral. All right, y'all, so the highlight is done, and I do want to bake a little bit. And I'm taking just my regular Airspun powder in translucent. I'm really oily, so I can handle this much powder. It looks great on camera. It's not always the best in person, so just keep that in mind. But I love the way it looks on camera. So I'm gonna put a little bit more powder, like lightly on the rest of my face. All right, y'all, so I just wanted to show me doing highlights so that you can see how I cleaned up like the edges and everything. Right now, what I'm gonna move into is gonna be liquid liner, and I'm gonna put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, welcome back. This is the finished look. I felt like the natural look was very like reminiscing of like pony. So I didn't do like any contour or anything like that, but I did do blush and a very light lip in my eyebrows, and then I came back. So let's jump into my final thoughts. I obviously did not test all of the shadows. I did test about 4 or 5 of them, and I do think that the colors are really nice. The colors that they picked were very pretty, and they don't translate exactly the same from the pan to your eye, which I know that pastel colors are a little bit more difficult to formulate. So I don't want to base all of my opinion on like the brand or anything like that on the way that the colors were translating onto my eyes. Now, I don't think that the formula was like 100% like the best, to be completely honest, but I do think that for what it is a fair price point. It was $25 for 35 shades, and there's a wide variety of shades in here, so I don't really think it's a bad deal. I did have a problem in the beginning with the purple shadow. I put the primer, and then whatever was left from the shadow that I was blending out, what got onto the foundation looked very different. Now, I was able to work with all of the shadows. I did pack them on a little bit, so if you're gonna get this palette, I did pack them on. I did spend a little bit of time with them, more time than I would usually do it with, like, my favorite shadows, which, you know, the Tarte Beauty shadows are really nice. The Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows are very nice as well. Those are basically like my favorites, I would say. So if you're gonna get that palette, just like know that off the bat. It is because they're lighter and they're pastels. And also you're not paying like such a high price point for it. I love Pony. And I really like the colors that they picked for this palette. So I do think I'm still going to be using these shadows. I'm going to keep testing them as much as I can. I'm going to be doing looks and post them on Instagram. So I would let y'all know about any other thoughts in the future about this. I'm not like super in love with the palette, but I'm also not disappointed. I think that is kind of like what I expected. If that helps you make a decision, I hope that this review was helpful to you. All right, y'all, so that concludes everything for this video. If you like this this look and you want me to keep using this palette, please let me know. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications for any upcoming videos. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.